All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakal Kadash, giving double honor to the Apostle of the Great Millstone, peace and blessings to those pushing this truth and sincerity and abide above. All right, today is the brother Napash Kadash. I'm coming at you with another lesson. This time, speaking on how the Lord bringing destruction. All right, because a lot of people think it's gonna be quick, it's gonna be painless. It's gonna be a walk in the park. They think the end of the world. It's just a quick rapture. We go up, hey, and that's forever. Or they think the world gonna go on in peace and prosperity, and it's gonna get better. They don't really know the truth. They don't know that this shit it's gonna get way worse. All right, they don't know that the food supply gonna be getting short. They don't know that it's gonna be way more demonic energy out here. They don't know that it's just not gonna be the same. All right, but this is Isaiah 66, verse 15 through 17. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. All right, and if you don't understand that, it's talking about his chariots. They coming down with fire. They gonna it's the missiles already gonna be shooting fire on this. Well, they gonna be exploding and fire all over this country. But then you gonna also have the chariots actually shooting down fire in it as well. All right, and a good example of that would be in Egypt when they was leaving. If I'm not mistaken, a chariot made a world like a tornado of fire just appeared to block the Egyptians from getting to the Israelites. All right, that's a good example of like a area of fire. But there's gonna be multiple of those, and it's not just gonna be tornadoes. You're gonna have them just straight beaming down on certain people in areas. You know, verse 16: For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. All right, so he pleading with his sword. He not coming up, putting his hands together and saying please. No, he taking the sword and he taking it across your head. He gonna take your crown off. You know, that's what. Hey, it is what it is. It say many shall be slain. Not two, not three, many. Who knows how many. Verse 17. They not sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh and abomination, and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord. All right, and it's way more abominations than that. All right, you got homosexuality, you got adultery. It's so much, liars. It's so much, and he just named these few that just make them mad. And a lot of people eat pork. That's what swine's flesh is. All right, it's gonna get real twisted. It's gonna get real, real bad for you people. Because the Lord, he gonna really come down on y'all hard. This is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5. For every battle of warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Alright, so in every war, it's a lot of clashing from the metals, the swords. Alright, you got the people screaming, they getting stabbed or they a war scream. But this one is gonna be with burning and fuel of fire. All right, because the missiles, they run on fuel. They gonna burn the fuel to get into the atmosphere. So it's gonna be loud. The rocket impact gonna be loud. The rocket takeoff gonna be loud. You're gonna hear the flying through the air. It's gonna really be going down. No pun intended. But the missiles, hey, they gonna be going down, up then down. This war not gonna be fought. It's not gonna be a gun fight. It's not gonna be a sword fight. You know, This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 8, King James Version. In flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not Yahweh, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahweh Shai of Mashiach. Alright, so if you don't see what's going on here, the Lord is going to destroy this place with fire. Alright, he destroyed the world with water. Alright, because water and fire is cleansing agents. Alright, I'm going to say heat and water is cleansing agents. That's what you use to clean things, heat and water, Sometimes together. Alright, but when you come here, in flaming fire, it's going to be for vengeance. The Lord's vengeance. That's why they say You don't take vengeance into your own hands, because the Lord gonna get it. It may not be today, tomorrow, but the Lord gonna get vengeance, for things that deserve vengeance. This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 29. For our God is a consuming fire. Hey, man, look at that. The Lord's spirit gonna be in that fire. It's just gonna burn, on a whole nother level. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 7. But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. Alright, let me read it back, man. It say, but the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. So everything you're seeing right now is being reserved. It's being protected to a certain degree, because the Lord, He holding it back. He holding the day of judgment back. He just not holding it back, but he ain't holding it back, but he got it set up to what day it's gonna happen and everything. And it's kind of like he got his right hand out, and the angels, they all ready to go. You got them, everything is already set. As soon as He put His hand down, boom, it's taking off. Just to give you a good imagination of it. All right, this is Revelations chapter 21, verse 8. But the fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. All right, and some people, they call this, they'll try to be like, oh, this is hell. But the second death, we'll explain that part then. What they got to do with hell? Nothing, because hell is a condition of living. Hell is a hell is a hell is a it's a it could be considered the grave. It's not a place where you go and burn forever. When they say the second death, because the first death, the first death was when He plagued the world, not plagued the world, when He flooded the world with water. So the second death is when He burned the world with fire. All right, specifically Babylon the Great. This is Psalm 79:6. Pour out thy wrath upon the heathen that have not known thee, and upon the kingdoms that have not called upon thy name. All right, so he's asking the Lord, all these kingdoms that go against your word, all these kingdoms that just come up against you, Lord, take them out, please. Because you got plenty of kingdoms, they out here spreading false doctrines, spreading it on the heathens, spreading it on the Israelites. First and foremost, they spread it on the Israelites. That's where they messed up at. The Lord, He care about us. We the apple of the Most High eye. All right. That's where they messed up at. They just came for the Israelites way too hard. And He asking the Lord, hey, get revenge for us, Lord. Basically, please, get them back for us. So all that destruction is coming because of that. Everything they did to us. All right, but with that, I hope this video was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakar Kadash, giving double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to those pushing His truth and sincerity and abide with will.